prior to consciousness. That is what you truly are, the nature of who you truly are. You see, when you apparently wake up in the morning, what happens prior to your being conscious, your being awake? What is there is what you are, what that is. It's the absolute, the unmanifested, the pure beingness where there's no being and there's no not being, where there's emptiness, pure awareness, pure beingness, nothingness, no thing. That is where you are prior to waking up. Once you wake up, apparently, there is consciousness. You're conscious, awareness, you're awake. And as soon as your consciousness comes in, the world appears before you with everything in it. The appearance, the one appearance, the oneness, the unity of the one appearance comes before your light of consciousness. As your light goes out, the world appears. Your conscious light comes about, your consciousness. The world, everything in the appearance, this body of yours, apparently, your mind, which is your mind-made thoughts, your judgments about the world, your perceptions about the world, your mind comments about the world. You have thoughts, feelings coming from the body, sensations coming from the body, pain, pleasure, all those things coming are all appearance, their own appearance. They're all reporting to you what is prior to consciousness, the unmanifested, the pure beingness, the infinite beingness that you are and that all are. You see, you are prior to the consciousness, to the waking state where you become conscious. Then once you're conscious, as I said, the world appears, your body, the mind, but you are none of those things. You're none of those things which come and go. You're the one that's prior to that, where all of that reports to, that permanent one. That's who you truly are, the nature of your trueness. Once you identify with anything in the appearance, the body, the mind, the world, anything in the world, that's when suffering happens. Because suffering is reminding you that that's not who you truly are and pointing you back to prior to consciousness, to the absolute, the unmanifested, the pure beingness, the infinite beingness, infinite beingness you are, the emptiness you are, that is aware of all consciousness. So, after consciousness comes, the world comes, you go to sleep, your body-mind disappears, the world disappears, everything in the world disappears, even your consciousness subsides and is gone. So your consciousness is an appearance as well. No need to identify with your conscious awakefulness, because there's something prior to that. Because when you're sleeping in deep sleep, that's the unmanifested, the absolute, who you truly are. See, you're prior to the consciousness. It is even aware of when you're sleeping, because when you wake up, you say, oh, I had a good sleep. What's aware of that? It's prior to consciousness. You are that which is prior to consciousness. The absolute, the infinite beingness, where there's no being and there's being. Where there's nothingness, no thing, emptiness. But yet, it's intelligence, infinitely aware of all things. You are the unmanifested, the unlimited beingness, the infinite beingness that you truly are, that's prior to consciousness. Prior to when the world appears in consciousness, as you wake up in the morning on a beautiful day, you are the deep ocean, not the waves on the ocean. That's just the appearance, the world the body-mind, that you make the mistake of identifying with. And that's when suffering happens, because you're identifying with that which is not you. It's just pointing you back to who you truly are, the unmanifested, the pure beingness. No beingness to beingness is the pure beingness, the emptiness, the unmanifested, the infinite beingness that you are, the absolute, the no thing that is appearing as everything. Spirit, that's what you are, the unmanifested, the no thing. Everything in the appearance is just coming when consciousness comes up, and you're even prior to consciousness, which is the emptiness, the pure beingness, where there's no being and there's being, where there's nothingness, emptiness, the absolute. That is what you truly are, prior to consciousness, prior to the waking state and after the waking state. When you're in deep sleep, it's there. It knows everything, intelligent and aware, absolutely aware. The nothingness, the emptiness, the no thing. You are that which is prior to consciousness. And that is true freedom, true freedom, true unconditional love, true peace, constant peace that's even in the background in the waking state. True love, joy, much joy, happiness, constant happiness, and peace that's always there, everlasting peace and joy and bliss and happiness is what you truly are, unconditional love.